Hi, this is Catherine Morgan from Point A to Point B Transitions. I am also the editor-in-chief of Carol Roth's Business Unplugged blog. So let's talk, Carol.
Yeah, first of all, yay for all the work you do. Yay, Catherine.
Thank
and
you.
hi, everybody.
So we are fired up to talk to you today about investing and getting investors for your business. Carol wrote a post that I was struck with. You think that getting in on the ground floor is the greatest thing and people should want to jump on your great idea. And Carol said, yeah, I don't want to get in on your ground floor. Can you give us some detail as why you'd like to get in on floor number 5 or 8 or 12?
Yeah, I want to get in on the floor below the penthouse, actually, is the floor I'd like to get in on. And the reality is that when investors invest, they're looking for returns on their capital, but they're not looking for total returns. They're looking for risk-adjusted returns. So yes, something could make a gazillion dollars, but it could also completely blow up. And so how do we mitigate the blow up scenario and get closer to the scenario where you're making some money and hopefully gazillions of dollars? And that is by everything that you bring to the table. So anything you can do to mitigate the risk, take some of the risk away from me, and I want to invest. Big secret is that investors like to invest in companies that don't need the money. So that gives you any sense of where we're going with it. That's important. But if you're maybe a technology company or a company that is not going to make money for a long time, you have to do things that take the risk out of the equation. So you can't just have a great idea. You need to have built some sort of intellectual property or a prototype on the tech side, have a product and service on maybe the consumer side, have some customers and customers that buy from you multiple times, not just your friends and family that bought from you once because they felt bad from you. All of the things that you can do to show that this is a sustainable business model, and more importantly, that you as an entrepreneur are the type of person who can execute and pivot, are things that take risk away from me. So getting in on the ground floor is not exciting at all. Don't ever tell anybody that. They don't want to do that. They want to know that you have been able to get the elevator up off the ground, up a couple floors, and then we'll join you for the ride all the way up to the penthouse.
So does the size of the company equal X number of dollars, X number of employees, X number of years in business? What does that look like?
It really is. It depends on the industry and it depends on the individual. If you're a serial entrepreneur who's done this 12 times before, I'm going to feel much more comfortable that you know what you're doing with your new business opportunity and be willing to get in earlier than somebody who's struggled in your existing jobs and, hey, now I'm just wandering into this entrepreneurial opportunity because I don't have anything else to do. Or maybe you had some brilliant idea and you just decided, hey, I'm going to try and get this out to the market. Being an entrepreneur is really hard. It's something that I'm one of the only people who seems to be willing to say. It's not an easy thing to do. Catherine, you say it too, but not all businesses are successful, and those that are somewhat successful aren't necessarily good financial investments. So it's not necessarily a hard and fast formula. It really depends on the opportunity. I personally like businesses that have been established and have lots of customers, but I also invested in some startups as well. And it just depends, again, on the industry, the people involved, the opportunity, and also what I can bring to the table. If I'm going to bother investing in it, it's going to be something where I think I can add value and not just give my money because I can give my money to anybody.
Okay, fair enough.
But I don't give my money to anybody. I could, but I
don't. No, you don't. You're very smart with your money. All right. Thank you so much, Carol.
Thank you.